Hello everyone, we are back again, and this time this is a series in which we cover all the news, views, updates and controversies of digital marketing world, so that you don't have to follow hundreds of websites, thousands of blogs and accounts for the whole month. So let's start with the first news of this month comes from Google Ads. Firstly, Google Ads has launched a new policy through which, while using deepfake technology, whenever someone makes sexual content or tries to promote it through Google Ads, will display such campaigns and will not allow it. If any website is making sexually explicit content through deepfake content or promoting it as a service or for the tutorials that you are teaching, all three types of ads will be blocked or banned. The next news is from Meta Ads. On 7th May, Meta has launched AI-based enhanced ad creation tools. Now you can use these tools to generate text and images to use in Meta Ads. And on top of these images, you can overlay your text to make a good graphics. The option is currently in a beta version and will be launched soon for the normal public. Meta's Advantage Plus platform is constantly consolidating AI technologies related to the ads, whether it is ad creation or making an audience for the distribution of ad. So I think this is very good thing for the Meta audience and Meta publishers. On the 13th, Google announced that suspended account of Google Ads, they will have very few features. They will be restricted from doing a lot of activities. These changes have already been live from June 2024. What are these changes? Let's see them one by one. So the first number is the billing option. Now the suspended account can only make payments. They can download tax documents or they can add the payment method. That means Google still doesn't hate you for money. Number 2, account setting. Suspended account can cancel their account and can claim for refund. Thirdly, appeals and suspended accounts after logging into your account. You can start the advertiser verification process. For security setting, after logging into your Google Ad account, you can update the security setting. While navigating to any page in the Google Ads account, you can download reports and related information from there. On the 14th, Google launched AI Overview at the I/O 2024 event. Liz Reid has said a lot of impressive things while launching AI Overview. But you don't have to get confused. AI Overview is nothing more than a renamed version of Google SGE, Search Generative Experience, in which right now no quality related improvement has been shown. There is no changes in the design, everything is the same. Only the name of AI Overview has been changed to Search Generative Experience SGE, where some people had it available only in beta format. Google has launched AI Overview for everything in the US. So whoever is searching on Google, they can see AI Overview. In the coming few months, this AI Overview will be launched all over the world. Now, because AI Overview is being served to everyone, it doesn't mean that the quality of AI Overview has improved. Many people are complaining in the US and many people are asking for ways to get rid of this AI Overview. How to disable it? We will cover the AI overview in the coverage in our next video. Now on the 14th of May, the AI overview was launched. It was such a great and super feature that on the 15th of May, Google launched a new WAV filter. There is no better definition to read an old book than this. This new filter is called WAV by Google. That is, if you go to this WAV filter, then you don't see the AI overview, but only the normal search results, which are the 10 blue links that were originally visible in the Google. So just imagine Google, which was a web search company whose search results were never visible like this. Now if you want to see these results, then you have to put a filter called WAV. I don't understand whether this Google is moving forward or backward, but still, whatever it is, the waves are these as soon as you turn your head. On the 16th, Google has launched two new Google bots whose name is Google Other Image and Google Other Video. Google has launched the Google Other Vote in 2023 last year on April 20th, and this vote is just like the Google bot. All the features, functions, especially functionality, everything is the same. The only difference is that Google Other Vote is used by Google's internal team to visit a website, analyze it, and diagnose it. So whenever Google's internal team want to visit your website, they use a vote called Google Other. They don't use a normal Google bot. Now two versions of Google Other Vote have been launched, which are image and video. So as you can see from the name, both of these work is to crawl image and video type content. I guess maybe Google Other must be spending a lot of resources on its own using it. That's why Google has launched two specific vote name, Google Other Image and Video. And one of these will help to diagnose image content and other will help to diagnose video type content. On 21st May, Google has announced a lot of ads related to the marketing live event. Number one, for shorts, a lot of new ad format has been launched. You can also make vertical format ads with sticker. Short is Google's new mantra. Google is constantly pushing on shorts, and wherever Google creates content or gets it done by you, there will definitely be ads. So the shorts ads are going to come in a different styles. Number two, video powered search ads, in which a button will appear above the search ads. After clicking on it, you will see different type of videos which will be related to the products of the same brand. Now these videos can be provided by the brand itself, or they can be sourced from an influencer. Whatever, I am guessing that you will get the option to link the video while making the ad. It is available in the display campaign, and that ad will be shown only in this way. Number 3, virtual try on ads, in which before purchasing any product you can see the fitting of the product on different body types of people. In this way you will get a crawlable option where you can select different body types by clicking, and you can see that the clothing or whatever product you are seeing, how it will look on your body type. Number 4 is 3D shoe spin. That is, the shoe ads will look like shoes moving in the way. Number 5, AI ads, in which with the ad for exploration you will get a custom button. Whenever someone clicks on this button, you will get a expanded panel on the search results page in Google, in which there will be a lot of information about the products and different variation of that product. And if the user is satisfied, then he can take action through different buttons. Now this is a radically different type of ad. So many content advertiser will write, or Google will generate this content on its own landing page, will generate this button on its own. This will be seen in the future. Right now we have no information about it. The second news of 21st May is from WordPress. WordPress has launched 6.5 version, in which the biggest change in SEO point of view is the support of the last mode properly on sitemap. That is, now the WordPress by default sitemap will generate the last mode properly along with the link. This last mode property will be added to Google or any search engine bot that you are depending on. This tells it when this page was updated last time. Now many SEO plugins were generating and providing the last mode property on their own. It is not that you are going to gain a very new function, but the thing is that WordPress, which was not providing the option by default, will now provide it. So those who do not use any SEO plugin will also get the benefit of it. Although I doubt that there are any people who are not using any SEO plugin and they actually need to do SEO. On the 28th May, Google's content warehouse API data was leaked. According to some people, this data leak contains detailed information about Google's 14,000 plus ranking signals. This entire leaked document is of 11,040 words, which contains a lot of data and a lot of things about Google's internal workings. According to Google's own statement, it is not that data is fake, but they will not tell that all the things mentioned in it, whether it is being used in the ranking. If it is being used, then how much it is being used. There is no information about it. So this is very big data leak. How you want to see it depend on you, but there is no such information anywhere that immediately gives you a guru mantra that if you do this, then the website will start ranking. But along with this, the complete leak of this document is absolutely useless. There is a lot of information about the system about which we did not know till now, and this gives us a hint that how Google judges the content of any page or the quality of the website. How does it judge the quality of any links, etc.? There's a lot of data in this. Right now we are smuggling this data, and in the coming months, whatever insights we get from this data, we will definitely share it with you so that you can also make your SEO campaign stronger. Another news from the Wall Street Journals in May 2018 is that PayPal, the app with which you send and receive payments, is making an ad network, and no surprise. It is using all the data in this ad network which its buyer or sellers provided. So it's not exactly a good scenario, but anyway the entire responsibility of privacy is on Google, and no one is going to feel bad about PayPal. On the 28th, Google Business Profile announced that the chat function and chat history data will not be available from 31st July. The new message function will be closed from 15 July, and this option will not be visible from 31st July. So if your business was using the chat of Google Business Profile in any way, now you will not be able to use it. So these were all the news of May that we could catch and present in front of you. If there is any important news left from us, then tell us in the comment section. We will definitely cover it up. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.